Hey everybody, and welcome back to episode 26 of our Hogwarts Legacy playthrough. And obviously Peeves is doing something around us that's causing a bit of a nuisance. But we are in the Great Hall, and it looks like it's a cloudy day outside today. But it's Christmas. But we're here to talk to Natty, because she wants to talk to us. And I don't think she's going too well. So let's go talk to Natty.
I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly.
It sure does.
Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
She should be proud of you.
If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
That is
I'm
so
sorry.
true.
Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault?
Definitely not.
How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
No. Vengeance is not what drives me. My father would not want that. He and my mother raised me to believe that it is a privilege to be able to fight for those who cannot. I know there is risk involved, but I feel it is worth it. I am glad you seem to think so too.
What does your mother think about all of this?
Well, as you saw, she worries a great deal. She is an excellent seer, but I think it bothers her to this day that she did not see my father's death coming. She misses him, as do I. So I believe on some level she understands my need to seek justice in a small way, but that does not mean that she likes it.
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, yes. Although he would worry as my mother does. But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
Because we're awesome.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was. Truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow.
We sure will.
And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Alright, so now we're going to get on with the main quest. We saw Natty, had a bit of a chat. But I think it is time. That was the B button, not the A button. I've done it again. To go speak to the headmistress. Yeah. Let's go see Niamh.
Welcome back.
Like I said, once you get past the second trial or something, the game just flies. And like once you hit the third trial, it's nearly over.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
Fairly?
It's Hogwarts.
Just fairly nearby. We're in the building.
As you know, I was
pretty
headmistress
close.
in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. We'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Just like, you work it out, basically.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
Okay, we'll fast travel to Fig's office. By the time we get there, the quest should be there too. Yep, speak to Professor Fig in his office.
I hope I look... Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well, you'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A Polyjuice
I just
potion.
happen to have
You'll look and
Polyjuice
sound like
potion
Professor
right
Black.
here, ready
Wait.
to go.
Doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
So here you go, drink this.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
All right.
Now to find the Headmaster's house elf.
Professor, a moment of your time, please.
Sure, Professor Sharp.
Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp, places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did?
I did.
Yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
Right with the student, right behind him.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Oh, we have a bit of a
of course,
cameo
yes.
behind
No
me
need
there.
for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror? Of course you haven't.
Of course you haven't. Oh, we're going to have even more cat cameos as you're going to get a tail. Nope, she's not going to stick her tail in your face today.
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the Ministry.
What could the Headmaster want?
Oh, hi, Gareth. Haven't
Gareth,
seen you for a while.
Mr. Weasley, what are you doing here? Don't you have somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor, yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him.
Sharp's in the back like,
The little
why are you
one-eared fellow.
talking to him?
I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago, muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I am watching you, Mr. Weasley. Mr. Redding, who owns Honeydukes, tells me some of his billywig stings recently went missing. Prime potion ingredient. And I know you
Teaching
fancy
him his
yourself a
lesson.
skilled potioneer.
What? But, sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honeydukes.
Bah, that's enough from you. Just know that I have eyes and ears everywhere. On your way, Mr. Weasley.
Yep, off you go. But I'm going this way too. Right, go through the door. Thank you.
Well, there's one for my diary.
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
Big Christmas tree.
Professor Black,
Ominous.
how are you, sir?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
Mr.
I
Gaunt.
beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with
Bubo
bubo
tuber.
tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes,
paste.
mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
It's hilarious.
Professor, a word?
Sure.
Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they are fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes, sir. I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None.
None
at all. Move aside.
What is that noise?
Headmaster, I hope it's not about anything I've been doing.
Yes, it's all about what you're doing, Cressida.
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs
Broom.
are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
Well, they're as good as invisible to me, sir. Rotten little extortionist holding my diary hostage.
What was that, Broom?
Oh, dear.
Nothing, sir.
Nothing.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
I love how
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
just those little things at the start of the game, those choices you made, make people hate you forever. Open the door. Oh. Open one door and not the other.
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours.
Professor, a word, please.
Sure. Don't walk past
Hello,
me.
Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. Well, you cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot.
We haven't done any of that.
I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
She's like,
thank you.
Okay.
But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
He'd be more...
a wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig?
Be more likely to call it Professor Weasley anyway, because you wouldn't call a professor...
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Call a professor just by their last name anyway, so...
Professor Black is happy with Scrope's performance as his house elf.
Attention, students! I hereby decree that the Great Hall be forthwith decorated in the elegant banners of Ravenclaw. I shall be taking no questions at this time. Or ever.
Or ever. There we go. That's better. Oh, now I've got to get around and talk to Scrape.
Scrope!
Oh,
Scrope.
greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
And now I'm telling you that you can tell me.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
I've done what happens with each one. I'm going to do it again because it's
certainly
funny.
I remember. It's still stronger together, no?
Master
make
has
Scrope
made
laugh.
Scrope laugh.
And then
Of course I remember. It's the Black family reigns.
Is Master giving Scrope a test?
yes, I am.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Ah, yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
You could have just looked it
Master
up.
knows that
Does they not
Scrope's
have
French
Google?
is
Wait, no, they don't.
most
It's like the
pitiful.
1800s.
Very well.
They have Google.
Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
But surely they have language.
Polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
They have language books. I suppose they don't really learn languages at Hogwarts, do they?
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now, to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Back to my pretty little self. So close to level 37 too. Right, we might as well fast travel up to as close as we can get to Professor Black's office, which is up near the trophy room. Trophy room? That's the hospital wing. I'm in the wrong wing. Trophy room. Oh, did I not get a page?
Revelio.
House Elf armor. This set of armor is for a house elf is rumored to have been made by a cruel wizard who wanted his elf to protect him in battle. Happily, the wizard was too dense to realize that armor could in fact be considered clothing. The moment the elf donned it, he disapparated right out of it, never to be seen again. As you can see on the little map there, it's not that one, it's this one here. Just walk straight on in here. 15th of February, 1851. This morning's crystal gazing was most discouraging. I was initially thrilled to see the Ministry of Magic in my future. The atrium appeared to me clear as day. I've always dreamed of working there. However, as the atrium dissolved into a sea of brooms, endless rows of them, my elation turned to despair. Am I destined for future in broom regulatory control? The tedium would rival the song of a whooper for my sanity. For now, I must accept that I am simply not naturally inclined towards divination, although perhaps I have some subtle skill that I can sense that. Likely so. And nice big chest here. We're gonna can we open the chest. So I don't know whose office this is or anything, but we just raided it. That's why the minimap's great, because if you had been just walking along this corridor, you probably would never have noticed it. We obviously haven't been up here yet, so there's plenty of rooms left to explore. Oh, there it is. Once again, another really great thing that we already have level 3 Alohomora unlocked, because we can just walk in.
Revelio.
Oh, and there's a page nearby. It might be the ones that are close to the Headmaster's office. Darling sister, delighted to receive your recent owl. Sounds as if you are, as usual, rising to the challenge presented by not only the students, but also a certain headmaster. Your patience knows no bounds. Speaking of patience, thank you for all that you've done for Gareth. Your instincts are sharp indeed. A delicate balance of discipline and creative encouragement is all he needs. I confess I'm glad that his fellow students have replaced his own family when it comes to trying out his latest brews. Marvellous how he spins, you are the first lucky ones. Never mentions the possibility of untoward reactions. Well, I must be off. Apologies for the short note. Seems the youngest has gotten herself into a bit of predicament. Tossed a garden gnome into the neighbour's dirigible plums again. Anyway, hope to see you in the holidays. Sending my love, G. As that is obviously Professor Weasley's sister and Gareth's mum, and it is a reference to the gnoming and the dirigible plums that are at the burrow. So that goes to show that they probably had the burrow back then. Maybe. That's not necessarily true, but I like to think that, yeah, they started with a little burrow, and it's just grown into the house that it is now with all of the Weasleys. Yeah. Love the little tidbits that you can find. It just goes to show how much effort truly was put into this game. And the next main quest also speaks volumes on how much they loved creating the perfect Hogwarts game for us all.
Revelio.
Oh, there's a page in here. No, it must be above us. I don't think there's a page in here. Professor Hecat, as discussed, I have corresponded with my goblin acquaintances at Gringotts. All have condemned Rainrock's actions, and some have privately considered that his motives may not be what they seem. From what I've heard of his treatment towards others and of his own kind, those who refuse to join his ranks, I am inclined to agree with our friends at the bank. I will let you know what more I hear. Suffice it to say that for now we must remain vigilant. Respectfully, Aesop Sharp. Is that yeah, it must be Professor Sharp. That must be his first name. Aesop? Very unique name. But it might be a common name in the wizarding world. I just can't think off the top of my head if it's a name that we've heard before. Here we are. The corridor that leads to the Headmaster's office. And just quickly before we...
Lumos.
Run and grab this moth.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password.
Yes, I know. We'll be right with it. We're just going to go and fulfill a moth's dream first. I know we do have to come back up here anyway, because
Lumos.
Is it that one? No, must be down here a bit further. There you are. Come on, come with me. We do have to come back up here after the quest to unlock the last Hogwarts secret. And the most unique one, I believe. I think it's a really cool little secret. Walk around the gargoyles, please. Headmaster's office gargoyle. The staircases that leads to the headmaster's office is guarded by an enchanted gargoyle that will let only those who know the password enter. Though anyone choosing to visit the current occupant of the office is difficult to fathom. I love how the field guide even does not like Professor Black. Like, whoever made the field guide was like, this guy's an idiot.
Toujours pure.
Toujours pure. Yep, don't go up down the stairs. I hate how the camera just doesn't seem to
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
Go the right way when you're going upstairs, especially spiral stairs. Sleeping portraits. Not all headmasters and headmistresses enjoy reliving the day-to-day challenges of running a school of witchcraft and wizardry. Some prefer to enjoy a well-earned nap when possible. So yeah, to get out that door, but you can't do it while you're in the quest, so we have to come back for it.
Alohomora.
Where's... Oh, there we go. Sometimes my fingers will just move right and others it gets stuck and I can't get it. Oh, come on. I think it's because my hands are so cold today. It's quite a chilly day. There's another chest I missed. It's good that they give you all these chests on the way up to the headmaster's office because there isn't actually too many in the third trial. Well, actually, I'm pretty sure there's none. So they just give you all these things to pick up on the way as if this is part of the trial anyway. Dear Phineas, the children have been asking about your return. Belvina in particular chooses to do so each day at breakfast and is engulfed in a sulk when I remind her that you are ensuring the quality of her future education. Sirius and Phineas rarely send me an out, although when they do, they never mention you. I'm certain they're proud of you and all you're doing for Hogwarts. Having one's father as a headmaster is a tremendous honor. Merlin help me. Cygnus is now crawling and follows Arcturus about like an unwelcome shadow. Arcturus is begging for an invisibility potion, and I frankly can't blame him. I'd be tempted to brew one if it weren't for the eternal snivelling that Cygnus would regale with me. Perhaps we will see you during the next school holidays, but please don't feel any obligation. We can manage, Ursula. And so obviously that's not the Sirius from Harry Potter. That's his great uncle or something, because Phineas Nigellus is his great grandfather or something. So they're his children. Over here, get this page. The Sorting Hat. This enchanted hat was created by the 4 founders of Hogwarts as a means by which students would be placed into their 4 school houses. Skilled at my mouth's not working properly. Legitimacy. The Sorting Hat can see into the wearer's head, allowing it to determine their thoughts and abilities. That's another thing that would be really cool if they did make a game that was closer to the founders. Maybe not like right at the very start.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick
just thinking. A little bit afterwards.
Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
Maybe like go to when, like after Helena and, or maybe while Helena and the Baron are there before they died. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe just after, so they're still there. What will I find in the book?
What can I expect to find in the book?
A story. I cannot say more. You may recognize some elements of it, as I was inspired by a tale with which many wizarding children are familiar.
I'm sure we will recognize it straight away.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the Headmaster's nose all this time?
Yeah, the Headmaster's dumb. Apothecary receipt. Cure for boils. 1 file. Receipt. Hair tonic, mustache wax, Bundinum pomade, comb, pearl handled, black bat scratcher, gold handled, doxicide, paid in small part, remainder to be billed to the ministry. So he doesn't need any of this crap, but he's just going to bill it to his boss. He's like, oh yeah,
that must be the pedestal.
Can you just pay for all of my stuff, just to make this more bearable, or something? I don't know. In we go.
Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald, can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Niamh. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
Better hide from them. Just run straight through. And this is the one where you really need to have unlocked that sprint while under disillusionment.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Niamh be? I need to time this just right.
Right, right when they turn around and not looking at me. And run!
I see. A staircase straight ahead. A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
Well, don't just stand there. Go up the ladder.
This is my chance. I'm coming, Niamh.
Apparently I can't sprint right now.
Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can.
Right now. Are you gonna let me sprint again? Good. I can't sprint.
That's
again.
where I need to go. But I need to find a way past them.
Alright. You're looking at me. You're gonna turn around. Turn around. Thank you. You gonna turn around? I can't sprint past this place apparently. Can I sprint? Nope, still can't sprint. Now I can.
Nothing this way but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them now.
Oh! The door just slammed into my face.
That doorway looks like the only safe way forward.
But she didn't care.
Closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose.
Oh. Yeah, go back that way. Alright. You're not looking at me. No, you're not looking at me. You're not looking at me. Nope.
Now's my chance.
Alright.
That's the way forward.
Free. For now. Cloak of invisibility.
Can this be? I think I'm invisible.
Which way do I go? Trying to follow the arrow. This way? No. Need to go around? Yeah, through the gate.
See me at all. I can get closer to them.
Haha, you can't see me. Na 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 na.
This is the way forward. Finally free. Now, where are you, Niamh?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
I won't. Can I have it afterwards too? That'd be nice. You know, just a bit of extra help. Don't need the Elder Wand. We've got my wand.
I've never felt such power.
Bombarda!
You gotta get used to where the spells are in a new.
Defender! Descender! Bombarda!
That was quick. They're all just a one shot. I like to think your level has something to do with it as well, because obviously we're a fairly high level right now. We're nearly at max level already. I know that this battle took me a fair few times the first time I tried it. Hoping this time.
Defender! Depulse! Bombarda!
It says damage a frozen enemy when you can't use Glacier.
Defender! Descender! Bombarda! Bombarda! Depulse! Descender! Defender! Bombarda!
Yeah, Death, what do you say about that? That was so easy that time. It just goes to show level matters. If you are a high enough level, these are pretty easy. So I do think that after I finish this playthrough, I was discussing it before off screen, but I do think I want to do another playthrough of this, of one of the other houses, and actually try my first hard run of the game, because I haven't played it in hard before, so I think yeah, could be interesting to see how much more difficult it is.
Simple stone.
A probably
This
will
must be for
still
me.
100% it because it's just who I am. Because I really like completing this game. It's just so much fun. So yeah, if that sort of thing does interest you, please leave me a comment and say that you will watch that one too, because that would be really great if I had some sort of encouragement.
Pass through the mourners ahead.
Dear sweet Niamh. Niamh.
May her memory be a treasure to us forever.
Poor Niamh. Do they actually say how she dies? Like, is it... Because obviously she died probably pretty young, I'd say. But I don't think it's ever mentioned how she dies.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self.
Oh, can I walk with you? Thank you. Yeah, I'm coming. I was waiting to be able to walk.
But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Been a while since we've seen a memory. But it has been a little while since we've done the second trial, so yeah, this is where it all speeds up after this. It's like it's pretty much over.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Well, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands.
You saw what I did for my father. Oh, Niamh, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
Just leave it alone, Isadora. Now that, I believe, is the worst thing she ever does, is to take it without permission. And she's just nuts.
Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
What I do wonder is why it doesn't do to her what it did to Isadora's father. Or maybe that's how she inevitably dies. No, it's I don't think it's ever actually said. So, what are people's theories on how Niamh died?
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
You are so...
Young. I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I was amazed to see that it seemed to give her some sort of power, and that she could harness it. But how?
I worry that you seem more intrigued than repulsed. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizard kind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
Okay.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was, and she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly.
Yeah.
There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragbor.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
Just giving the cat attention next to me so she doesn't jump all over the table while I'm trying to play. You gonna sit there and copy a test? Oh, did we not get a level up still? It's so close. I think after that one we do...
I shouldn't have reacted so bitterly about your goblin friend. I apologize. I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.
Okay, Sebastian. Oh, did I miss her letter because I was going through the door? Hang on, I'm going to see what her owl said. Where's she? Professor Weasley. Deek tells me he has shared with you his experience with the Pheonix. Please check with him when you get the chance. He has an idea for you that I thought worth exploring. Alright, so we get the Pheonix quest. We might even have time to do that today. Maybe. Maybe we'll do something else. No, we'll have time to do the Pheonix one. Let's go see Deek. Deek, do you want to talk to us?
Deek has some exciting news to share.
Hello, Deek. Professor Weasley said you had an idea.
Indeed, Deek does. Deek knows that you want to learn about all sorts of beasts, and Deek recently heard rumors of a phoenix nest in a nearby mountain.
A phoenix nest? I wonder if it belongs to the phoenix Natty mentioned, the one Harlow and the poacher pack are after.
Deek would not doubt it. If Deek has heard of it, surely the nasty poachers have as well, which means it could be in danger.
Well, I'd better go and rescue it then, hadn't I?
Deek thinks so. So majestic a beast should not fall into such vile hands. Deek is not sure why, but Deek feels that saving a phoenix might help to make amends for what happened with Deek's prior master. Deek hopes that you are able to find the phoenix and bring it to the room where it will be safe.
I'll do that for you, Deke. All the way down here. And so we'll get to the closest flue flame to there, which apparently we haven't unlocked any of them. What have I been doing? It's alright, we'll go to Polyjuice Coast Castle.
I don't like the looks of that encampment.
Landing. Can I get around, please? Thank you.
Blockade. Hogwarts poachers are already here.
It's nothing for us. We just defeated death.
Revelio. Bombarda. Confringo. Could the Pheonix be in there? Confringo.
I actually thought that there might be a collection chest over here, which there is, but I could have gone either way.
Incendio. Revelio.
Alright, that was just a thing, and I just have to go. So I had to come down there to get the collection chest, so that's good. Thought it was a bit of a circle thing, but this is the way I have to go. I assume, or is this the way back? Disorientated. That's
You don't
right.
think phoenixes can turn to rocks, do you?
What? No.
You made
And we got our level up without the epic music, because apparently we don't deserve that for every time we level up.
I'm going to regret trespassing. Oh, that warrants it.
What'd you say? Sorry, I was.
You've made a
I was
mistake.
distracted. Bye.
One less poacher in the wizarding world. Revelio. Confringo.
Yeah. Lots of spiders.
Revelio.
Hang on.
Bombarda.
Pay attention.
More poachers. How many are there?
That red.
Sebastian, not the time.
Oh, at least give it a bit. Really enjoying the view. Nicely put down. You will not survive this function.
I didn't even realize that was our dueling feat, but I did it anyway. Is there anything else in there?
The Pheonix.
A pretty Pheonix.
It almost seems as if it wants me to follow it. I need to find it before the poachers do.
Revelio.
But first, we're going to go this way, I think. To get all that stuff that we don't want to miss out on.
I refuse to be
I want to get the...
Wingardium Leviosa.
Just in case it was something good. So that's where we've got to go. Level 3 lock.
Alohomora.
That would be at least a legendary item for the fact that we had to use a level 3 lock to get it.
There it is again.
Oh, so I'm ultimately going the right way anyway. Does that mean I could have... I think I've missed stuff. I will probably have to come back to this cave. I will still have to go back to that cave that we got all the hawk lumps from, because I'm pretty sure I still don't have one of the collection chests there. So we will have to go back and find out how to get it. If I haven't got it. It might have been the one that was, like I said,
Incendio!
In the camp that's just above the cave. So hopefully it was just that. I come all the way in here for some hawk lumps, really? Yeah. Not you guys again. Yeah, that's what I thought. Come here. No! No! See, I died because I fell off the edge. That's why I hate fighting the spiders in this area, because it's annoying. Alright, how far back are we? I jump over there. I know there's another spider, or did it fall down and die?
Revelio.
Is there anything? Is there something actually down there? Oh no, I'm going down there, I think. Ah!
Incendio.
That scared the bejeebers out of me. Where's the other one? I can see you on the map. Where are you? I can see you.
Revelio.
No? Well, that one doesn't get to die, and I don't get my dueling feat because I couldn't find the enemy. Oh, hello.
If it isn't the little hit. You're not getting away this time.
Let's get it over with, shall we?
Marvelous strike!
Bombarda.
What have you done?
Expelliarmus. That was for Highwing. It's shameful what you've done, Revelio. Bombarda.
Right, so is that the way I have to go?
Revelio.
Because if that's the way I have to go, I'm looking elsewhere first. Like over here, where that collection chest is. And that's just hawk clumps. Don't ask why sometimes I pick up the hawk clumps and sometimes I don't, because I don't know, just every now and again it's an instinct.
Hello. I'm here to help. I can take you somewhere safe.
You gonna come down so I can use the bag and use
Let's get you back to the room. Deke's going to be pleased.
Two more beasts until I complete that challenge, and then all of that's 100% of the room of requirement. Oh, don't fall off. I do not want to fall off the edge and die. Alright. So what are we close to at the moment? There's a lot of stuff with Sebastian that's around this area as well. But... Holy moly, where did you come from? No! No! Excuse me! I went into the wrong area. Excuse me? Yeah, take that, spider. Oh, look at the spider when you're fighting it. Ah! Oh, that's not the button I wanted to press. No, I don't want any more. Oh my god. Oh, it said Barry in it. I was not even listening to the dueling feet because it's just like, oh my god, where the hell did you come from? That. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Yep. I'm gonna do a nice treasure vault to relax after that. Oh god. Come on. Open the door. Open the door. Is that all of them? Ah, finally, we got it open. 6, by the way. That took 6. Oh, it's one of the chess ones. I haven't found one of these yet. I know how to do it, but look. And if you're wondering, we'll just point it at this thing. It turns into a chess piece. You look like a bishop, so in order to take the king, I believe we did it. I've been wanting to find one of those ones. That's awesome. Good treasure vault to find. I think I saw an ancient magic thing on the map not too far away from here, so I might do that before we head back to Deke. Because we shouldn't be too far away from finishing all the ancient magic spots either, I would have thought. It's just stuck over here. Hi, dude. Alright, come and get me. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I pressed the wrong button. Come, sorry, do it again. Oh, and there's more of you. Of course there is. Alright, let's go over here. Pick that up.
Revelio.
Alright. Can't chase it.
Confringo.
No, I want to configure that. Oh, there's something else in there? Oh, just go.
Revelio.
Which is this one? We go out here and oh, look where I'm going would be good. Yay!
That wasn't so difficult.
Teased it. Alright, so how many more of those do we have to do? I don't know why I went to map. Exploration. There's literally only one more to do. Maybe we can go and find it. Is it on the map? It's Henrietta's Hideaway. Right, we can soon find out which area it's in. Ancient Magic, got that one. So it's... no, there's none there. Got the one from there. So it's in this area here. We just have to zoom in. And it's not listed on the map, is it? That I can see, unless I'm blind. I'm sure if we get on our broom and do a little bit of a fly around, well, we are on our broom.
Revelio.
Can we? Nope, 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 nope. Is there any part of the map we haven't explored yet? Like this part of the map? Oh, is that a landing pad or is that something else? Oh, that's a melon trial.
Revelio.
Oh, right there. And then that's the landing pad on top of it. Easy. Got 4 more of those to find.
I'll take them all. Run the other way when they see me, humans do. Every time.
Revelio.
Yeah, probably because they're not in the mood for you, because they've got other things to do, like this ancient magic hotspot thing. Oh, there's a troll down there. Ah! I thought I was about to fall.
I've never seen a sword like it.
Oh yeah.
Won't get away with that.
Potato.
Alright, you done?
Alohomora.
Oh, you can't even get this one unless you've got level 3. Well, how about that? So, if you want to get all of your ancient magic spots, you have to have level 3 Alohomora. And this legendary chest. Alright, where's number 3?
Revelio.
Not that I need any more gold. I've got so much gold. Where is it? Where's the third bit?
Wouldn't mind a plum job at Gringotts. Suit me, sitting around all day. Mind you, suppose it.
Revelio.
Alright. Where's the third bit? Oh, it's all the way down there. I don't know why I got my broom to say it's all the way down there, but it's all the way down here. Alright, we did it. Got all of our ancient magic spots. Challenge complete. I don't know if we were already up to 90%, but we're up to 90%. Yeah, we already know we've got 4 left of those. I think 4 left of these. Yep. And 1 more secret. That's what we were going to do at the end of this episode. I forgot to go back. We'll do that at the start of the next. No, we've got time. We have to go back. We have to go to Hogwarts. He's clearly not a... Oh, is there another one over there? I've been really lazy up here. Centaur armor. This unique set of armor was created as a misguided peace offering to a centaur leader. The gift was sprunned and the messenger shot through the leg with an arrow. The armor itself, battered and hoof marks, was later recovered and refurbished. Like, yeah, don't try and offer centaurs shit because they don't care. They don't want your stuff. They've got their own stuff and it's probably better than yours. And we are back in the headmaster's office. We're going to go through this door. It's level 2 unlocked.
Alohomora.
Let me in.
Revelio.
I want the key. Key of admittance. Professor Black, regarding your letter dated the 20th September, I shall not reconsider the admission process at Hogwarts. Regards, Ferris Spavin, Minister for Magic, London. Yes, Professor Black wanted to make it so that only pure bloods could be admitted into Hogwarts, and I can't get down the stairs. But he was shut down because magical learning should be for everybody that has magic and not just pure bloods. Let me through the door, please. Down here to our mystery door. We solved the secret. Challenge complete. But we didn't see what the best part of it is. It's all the way up here. Oh, Don't fall down the stairs. Up here.
Revelio.
The Quill of Acceptance and the Book of Admittance. The Quill of Acceptance and the Book of Admittance were placed here by the founders and have not been touched since. They record the name of every prospective Hogwarts student the moment they first show signs of magic, although the quill is more lenient than the book, which will sometimes snap shut before the name is written if the evidence of magic is not dramatic enough. So as soon as your name gets written in that book, you get on the list to receive your letter for Hogwarts. Let's head back to Deke, because we have a Pheonix to deliver to him.
Did you find the Pheonix?
Yes, Deke, and I rescued it from the poachers. I have it here. It's safe.
Raining.
Remarkable! Well, what are you waiting for? Deke cannot wait to...
So pretty. I probably should have saved this one for its own episode, but I couldn't resist.
What a beauty! You keep it close.
Oh, I will, Deke. I just realised I didn't change my outfit back over to my awesome one after I upgraded.
Professor Weasley and Deke were right to tell you about the Room of Requirement. Look at all you've done, and how many beasts you've rescued. A Pheonix is safe now, because of you.
I couldn't have done it without your help, Deke. Thank you.
Deke is grateful for the kind words, and also grateful to have been of assistance to someone like yourself. Helping you do such good for so many beasts has given Deke a sense of peace Deke hasn't known in years. Deke will always be here for you when you need him.
And with that, we are going to finish this episode off here. If you have liked it, please like and subscribe, and we will see you for the next one. Bye for now.